What is going on, guys? ଈᵒᴥᵒ here, back again, bringing some more Battlefield 3. Oh, I know it has been a while since I've done any of this, and I'm kind of excited, So, before I get into it, you're going to see a lot of fast forwarding. That'll happen. This is a long match, I'm not going to lie to you. But I believe it's well worth it. I kind of nicknamed this match the third time is the charm. Just jumping right into it, I'm using a class setup that I've really never used. I don't usually run the ଈᵒᴥ. It's a good gun, just never massive fan of it. I don't know. A lot of updates happened. You know, I've been MIA from this game. Been playing a little too much Halo, so when I notice a massive update happened, I'm a little weary, a little curious what's going to go on. So that's what you're seeing. I'm rocking that ଈᵒᴥ A3 with my Rex, my handy dandy Rex. Playing some rush defense on one of the Aftermath maps. I don't remember which one it was. I don't think it's Epicenter. It's the Plaza one, the big cool stadium thing at the end, which foreshadowing it gets there. Shit goes to that. All right, that's why it's third time this charm. All right, we're doing some defense, which are actually this started off as scavenger matches, but you know how map rotation happens. So going right into it. My thoughts. I have been gone for a while. The update feels different. I just got down what every attachment did in the latest, the previous update. I got down to what every attachment did for each weapon, what it benefits, and everything it was. And now that they've kind of altered things again, I don't know exactly what everything does. I haven't researched it enough. I haven't really checked it out. I get a nice little cleanup with that pistol. Get that Rex. Look at that. Let's leap over there. I love that. I felt like Mission Impossible. There's a lot of Mission Impossible moments going on in this match. That is for damn sure. But you're going to be seeing a little bit of unawareness. I played almost all of the Aftermath maps solely with Conquest or with not even that much Conquest. I think I've only played 2 Conquest matches on these maps. A lot of Scavenger. I've really been rolling with Scavenger. I don't know, but what about that game mode? But it's really fun. I feel like this is only for console players, especially Xbox guys. It's a must. I can solely speak for console Xbox players, but I wish they had rotations. I don't know if it's possible, but I have not seen it on Xbox where you could rotate between Gunmaster and Scavenger, because that is just awesome. But the issue of 16 on 16 on Scavenger, I mean, when you have 16 players total when you play gun game, it's not the same, man. It's Gunmaster, but come on, we all know what it is. It's gun game. But rolling right along, that was just another rant about a few things that I think would be the greatest. Like, if they just called it the Party Games server, or like Party Time server, and you just had where it was Scavenger and Gun Master, it would be awesome. But I try my hardest in just about each and every base spec. You know, I'm gonna jump back into this. I try playing as a solid player and trying to play the defense. You know, playing the D. And I feel like I'm the only one actually playing the D, and everyone else is S-ing the D. And it's just, it's a rough match. It lasted so much longer than it should have. We should have been able to hold them off this first round. We should have had this as a 5-6 minute match, and yet it leads on to easily over 20 minutes. But I cut, and I'm like a surgeon, and I get this thing down to just 18 minutes, and just over 18 probably, maybe like a second over. You can count on that. But I should have this up later tonight, and I know you guys seem to kind of be happy about the Battlefield's back to the Scavenger match. I know I did a lot of Halo, and I kept saying that I was going to come back, and it took me a long time to come back. As you can see, I just fast forwarded through me editing my class still, because I'm feeling this out. I mean, I like the ଈᵒᴥ. After this match, it really felt kind of good. I have so many moments where I got like deaths that I felt I lost because of my gun. I was so motivated to just switch out, go to a gun that I know I could do well on, like the AEK or something, and I didn't. I held it out with the Íᵒᴥ, and I felt pretty good about that at the end of the match. If you're saying that this gameplay might be a little slower, it might be like, you know, kill to death of just 1-to-1, just wait till you get later on. I really started to pick up. I feel like, at least I know, my heart was beating pretty damn hard by the end of this match. So that's something to look out for. I promise you, man. But more thoughts. Since I've been doing a lot of Halo, I kind of got bored of it, and not really bored of it, bored of the slowness, which I know is part of Halo. sometimes you just want to go in and you want to go ape shit, and that's what I feel like I can do in Battlefield. Really get a little excessive with my loadouts and everything. I just snipe. I will make sure you see the snipe later on. It is disturbing. But like I was saying, since I've done a lot of Halo, kind of jumping back into Battlefield, I still have to download Armored Kill for my premium package. But I have been going straight to Scavenger and a lot of Aftermath maps. In my opinion on the maps and overall, I really like them for Conquest. I find them really enjoyable for Conquest. Rush, I'm still feeling out. This is my first Rush match on any of the Aftermath maps. Conquest, I've said it enough. Like I said, I only did 2 matches. I did 2 matches and I'm just running. I know that's not a lot to go off of, but it's kind of like an initial feel for me. I'll be honest, Conquest on a lot of the standard maps are very, very boring, like choke point, weird, not a lot of things, bullshit. That was even my initial feel for the maps. Like the engagements were just not what I liked about that game. And so this one, I enjoy it a little bit more. I feel like there's a lot more like narrow corridor than big open area where you have to capture things. Big open area where you have to maneuver around several pathways. There's a lot of elevation, which is a little different. I don't think, you know, elevation's a meh thing for me. But the overall, just the options it kind of produces for me. I know there's choke points still. There's always going to be choke points. But it just feels like it's not that bad. Like my initial feel of it is. I've still got to log in quite a bit of hours before I can actually tell you, hey, these maps are shit, or if they're not. Personally, with Scavenger, I love all the maps. I find them to be addicting. I find it to be really, really nice that us console players have the same amount of Conquest flags that you have to capture in Scavenger, and they don't measle it down to some shitty like 3 of them to make it, you know, better experience. It's still awesome. It's still the fast captures you can do and everything. It's really, really fun. And I find it to be very addicting. It kind of lets you test out which pistols you're best with. And I've been rolling with the 1911 a lot, to be honest. But that is not what we're on. We're not doing Scavenger. This is some straight up Rush, something that I was hooked on back in BC1 and BC2, and it wasn't something I even wanted to do. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I was thinking of quitting this match before I even started it. Oh, but I know I'm not being my most entertaining self, but there's so many things I want to talk about in this match. It's kind of like an update. Hey, what am I doing? What are we doing? And that damn clear glass. I know there was nothing there, but you can't tell. I don't know what they use on that glass, but it is flawlessly. I want those people to clean my room, alright? My dorm room's disgusting. Honestly, I'd love to be able to look out my window and not see some stains I shouldn't be able to see. Ooh, nasty. But again, you can see, I think I got taken out here, yeah. AEK, that guy, me and him trade off all the time. Him and that AEK, it's devastating. But he's a major guy I trade off with a lot. But we should have this again. Again, I feel like I don't want to say my team's letting me down, but it's just so many defensive moments where it's a matter of, hey, I'm going to move up a little bit, someone get my flank, and no one does, and they just, like, I honestly, if I fast forward some of these deaths, you would see so many moments where I get killed, and there's like 3 teammates around me, and I know one of them's a medic, and there's nothing happening. I think I get revived twice, and it's just annoying. There's no excuse for that. We can easily revive each other, and I don't know. A lot of my teammates, because their defenders are running with the engineer classes, you can see by my entire fucking squad. Holy crap, I just noticed that. But it's just, I don't know. I understand engineers, probably important, but vehicles, they're not that lethal on this map, at least from my experience. Yes, there's usually a tank, and usually, I mean, but the tank can't lock down an area. They're so open that the tank has to come in the open, or it's just going to take pot shots at people, and that's not going to be enough to guard. I don't know. I didn't have any issues with the tanks more than maybe 2 deaths, and if it's less than 2 deaths or more than 2 deaths, I mean, usually when it hits about 5, I start to get annoyed with a vehicle. But if it's like 2 deaths from a tank, and I really rarely see it again, then I honestly can say, who gives a fuck? Because if you're not smart enough to avoid the massive vehicle, that it doesn't have the best view, alright? I mean, it doesn't get some awesome 360. Usually you can see the tank before it can see you, or you can hear the tank. And there's really no excuse if you're a guy that doesn't have explosives like me, even though I'm working towards the explosive crossbow, because that thing would be quite excellent to put on my medic class to have something to get some tanks down, so I can help out the engineers when you're running defense like this. But actually, that's a good point to bring on. As you can see, we get them down to 20s, I think sometimes 15s and stuff, and we just can't finish it up, and it's depressing. And it's just I don't even know what to do. I feel like I'm trying everything I can, and it's not enough. But backing up after this fast forwards right here. I mentioned the crossbow, and yeah, that's been out for a while. I'm sure this Aftermath has been out for a while as well, but not for me. For me, this has been a new experience. As you can see, we lost both those bases, and now we're at the final. I don't even know if this is the final base. I'm assuming it's the final base, because in Scavenger, it's like the very back area for Conquest as well. So I'm assuming, making assumptions, because I'm an ass. And look at that. This is a great segue. Look, I'm pulling out the crossbow. I don't shoot anyone with it, but I'm working towards it. My ideas of it, I like the crossbow. I like the idea. It's kind of a stealth sniper if you can get the shot off, which is, it's interesting, because it has the chest and the head multipliers where you can get a one-shot chest or headshot, and that's a big deal. That's pretty damn effective sniper rifle. Yes, there's a lot of drop and sometimes a little bit of delay and everything with it, unless you're using the balance bolt, which is something I'm also trying to accomplish. It's an interesting weapon because every class can use it. Essentially, every class can have a sniper rifle, or essentially every class can have some sort of anti-vehicle or a motion sensor, or even a one-shot, fucking crossbow. You can have a crossbow in every class. But the idea of that is, I don't know. I mean, I know DICE probably, understands what they've done, but at the same time, that's a big alteration you can make to a game. I know it doesn't feel like it is in any game mode. You don't see someone with a crossbow destroying vehicles or completely raping people as a sniper. But in the right context, in the right moments, that is a lethal idea. If you had, let's say, a medic train, which everyone should know what that is, and they're all also running a, let's say 2 of them have explosive crossbows and 2 of them have med packs. So they're always going to have health, they're always going to be able to revive each other, and now they're always going to be able to destroy, or at least assist in destroying a tank severely. I mean, 2 of those things in the right location, you're taking that tank down 50%, and that's quite enough to fuck up a tank. And that idea is, that's a big game changer. And damn it, that same guy with the AK trading off again. But just that idea alone is it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool idea, and I've been really curious. I haven't been able to get a squad rolling with it because I don't have enough points for the Expo to really test out all of the options. I'm really wanting that be the balanced bolt, I won't lie to you. But I'm certainly going to see how that plays out, and that's just kind of my idea of what could happen. But I'm pretty interested in actually seeing that play out, and I think it'd be a lethal idea to have. I mean, I don't want to recommend any noob tactics or anything, but personally, I think it's pretty sweet and really changed the game in such a late point of its life for today's video games. I mean, we all know the Call of Duty syndrome. Hell, even Halo's coming out every 2 years now. So I mean, games do this. Even Battlefield's going to be doing it, and it's something so late in its life. You're really changing things up a little bit. You're adding something that's a little thing when you look at it simply, but in the scope of things can make a very large change. And I know a lot of people probably hate on the Expo. I haven't seen a lot of hate, but I'm sure after using it enough, I will get hate messages. And being a noob, being a douche, being an Expo pussy, whatever it is, I don't know what they're going to call me. But right here, oh, look at that guy's trying to run away, and boom! One shot at him, headshot with the Rex. Who needs an Expo when you got a sniper rifle that's called my pistol? But that's just my rant about the Expo, and well, I keep calling it the Expo. It's a crossbow. They did the X for the cross. I'm retarded. I keep calling. You guys are probably yelling at me right now, but it's a crossbow. I just like the idea of Expo. It sounds cool. It just sounds cooler than a crossbow, and crossbow sounds pretty damn awesome. But neither here nor there. You're gonna notice our tickets again. We are down to 30. We are almost there, and I don't know what I was doing. I don't know where my bolts were even going right there. That spawn protection is a champ. At least, I don't even know if it was with my teammates. Nothing was showing up there. That was weird. But again, like I said, we're almost 20, 26, 25 tickets left. we're going to clean this up. We are going to actually pull off a win, and I'm going to start getting a few little sprees that I like, that I thought were pretty impressive. I get a nice revive here, and I can't remember when I start to go, but I take out quite a large groups of people. All right, quite a large group. Not impressively montage worthy or anything like that, but enough to make me smile mid-game and feel like I'm a badass. But we're down to 1 base, 20 tickets. Oh, they got the tank shooting pot shots up here, and this sniper guy, I think he got stuck up in that railway, and that caused him to get killed. Ouch, Lone Star. that's Spaceballs, Lone Star. Oh man, I just realized that. That's awesome. This one, I don't know. Look at that drop. Somehow, magically, 100% health still. There's a few places, I kind of want to make a video about that. There's a few key drops in maps like this, like in Aftermath maps, where you drop, and it should be easily, you know, you drop to 60% health or something like that, but you stay with 100. I kind of am debating. I want to know you guys' opinion. If you want to see something like that, kind of like jump hints, jump locations where you can drop. I guess more drop locations where you retain health, and it's a major change. And this is where I get a nice little, get all these fuckers off me. Look at that, clean them up with the Rex. That's a nice triple. I should have been killed there by that guy. He had all the time in the world to drop me, and I pulled off that one. And I keep going around. I think I take out his other buddy. He's trying to heal himself up. Oh yeah, there we go. ōᵒᴥᵒṋ, and I take out this M60 guy. He went on a little rampage there. I don't know if I ever showed it. I think it might have been fast forwarded through, but he just held down trigger and win. That's what he did. Hold trigger, win. He pulled the COD method, and it works. You know, I can't. It's flawless. Again, you see that tank out there? It's unable to really do anything to us, and so that's why I feel, I don't know, armored kill. Not going to be, you know, jumping towards that anytime soon. I've never been a massive vehicle fan. Maybe I'm just shitty with them. I'll admit, I'm terrible with vehicles except for the Humvee. And there's no skill involved in the Humvee. And right here, I don't know what was going on. They were having some orgy with my teammate. I took them both out, and then they come back. But as this wraps up, guys, I know this has been all over the place. Nothing that you probably have, actually, there's a lot of talks going on here, and there's a lot of topics, and I want to know some comments in this long-ass video. My voice is getting tired. I need a drink, and I don't have any around me, and the hockey game is back on. Let's go Wings. I got a lot more to talk about, a lot more things to say, and I'm sure you'll be hearing a lot more from me, because my semester classes are not that bad this week. So, with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. It's going to be the end of it. And what did I go? I believe I went 30-something, 36, and 16, 17. Damn it, why did it just go off? But I led the team there. We led the victory, and I fast forward through this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You're going to watch the last few credits. And with that, guys, I say peace out.